Okay. Things should be looking good. I'm hoping. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, yep, there I am. I'm there, looking as awful as always. Okay. Just a few things I have to set up. Okay, mute you. Okay, chat's over there. Alright, YouTube. No. Okay. Yeah, no! Okay, YouTube. There we go. Also, hold on, let me switch to this. There we go. Okay, I need to get a link for a friend. Here we go. See? Okay. Here's that one. Okay, wait. Hold on. Things are not looking very great. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna have to close a couple of things to make things hopefully run smoothly, more smoothly. Alright. Is everything good? Alright. Whoa. Don't want that. What is happening? Okay. Fit the screen. There. Things should be pro now. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna wait if somebody comes into the stream. Oh, Sushi's here. Hi, Sushi. Alright, we got you in here. Okay. I'm just... Oh yeah, is music good, Sushi? Is it too loud, too quiet? Is it... I don't know. Hopefully the music's being played. I hope. Yeah, it should be. Okay. Sorry, things are... I need to, Okay. Should we start? Music's good and volume's good. You're playing DBD? Okay. Okay, Sushi, if you want to, you could send a link in the Discord chat. If not, I can do that too. Actually, yeah, I'll just do it now. Anybody wants to join? Oh, there we go. You did it. Alright, thanks. I'm just gonna wait for... Alright. Let's... No spoiler. Okay. Shall we load game? I think we should. Alright. Our last one. Okay. Alright. So last time, we left at a, wait, hold on. Very, very sorry about that. Please ignore that. Okay, so last time, we made this a wonderful poem, if none of you remember. I can't remember. And, we had to button up somebody's shirt. I can't remember. Was it Sayori? I don't know. It was very, very distressing and disturbing. And so, yeah, shall we get into it? Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find this much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. Alright, Sushi, sounds good. Nobody else is joining, so I guess it's just gonna be you, Sushi. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, here we go, is the poem. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, Sushi. You get to decide. What should I do? Let's see, I really don't want to... Natsuki? Alright, Natsuki it is. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Natsuki's your all-time fave? Alright. It's probably only fair I shared mine with hers first. ... question mark? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me? It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Wow. Sushi, how dare you tell me to choose Natsuki? She's just roasting my poem. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Alrighty. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because. Everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people that don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can possibly be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! A pro, yes. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from your youngest one here, did you? Kyle, I think. Yep. Join call. Bruh. No! Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? Alright, now we have more people, few more people here. Sushi says Sayori. Kai, Hayden, any of you guys wanna pick who I should choose? Alright, Kyle says Yuri. Is Hayden gonna say anything about this? If not, I'm just gonna... Yuri sucks. Yeah, Yuri's a little bit too tall for my liking. Your mom? Okay, so Sayori is my mother. ... Oh my goodness! This is so good, Jordan! I love it! I have no idea you're such a good writer. Kyle, are you hitting on my mother? Is that what's happening? How dare you? Sayori, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Okay. I think I understand you better than I can't... Water. This is my first water drink. Cheers. Whoa. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jordan poem. I don't think that's how you really describe poems. But, you know, Sayori is my mom. So, I guess I have to listen to her. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Why? Okay. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jordan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I'm trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold that to you then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. What is this remix? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blind... Let me try again. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day. I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast! Alright, Kyle. Bye. I think that's a lie, but okay. Bye! Sayori. This is just a guess, but... You're watching your phone? Alright, see you, Kyle. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yes. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I skip breakfast every day. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Never mind? Alright, Kyle. This is so much fun. Monika's the best. Ah, yes. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. You have a few minutes? Okay. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show the next poem to? Alright. This is up to, you people here. Kyle says Monika. Sushi, what do you say? Alright, you both want Monika? Monika it is. Hi, Jordan! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good! Glad to hear it! By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off than I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah, Yuri is bad. Ugh, Yuri. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jordan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past in. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, maybe I can't do this. Oh. Hi, Snowy. It's alright. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's, well, being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get from reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it to Aha! I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find kinds of styles that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, wow. Okay. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered aside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My... retinas? I can't read this font. Alright, back into poem group. Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. Where... the heckneck? It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. This is bringing a tear to my eyes. I don't know about you, but oh. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ahaha, it's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style I gotten pretty that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany? Epiphany recently. Sushi, help me, you know words better than me. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I hate it. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this. Epiphany, okay. Because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Not fen, okay. Epiphany. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Do we have to listen to Yuri? Should we listen to Yuri? I guess we have to. I'm sorry. This is just the way it has to be. Yuri. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry! I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put it through into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. What does that mean? Yuri, how dare you? You're insulting my poem. You're totally the only one that's done that. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that she's been several minutes in and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a little while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. When Siri finds her train of thought, I need to find my train of thought. It's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably just the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yes, Kyle, I agree. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. Kyle, apparently the second half of it is scary. I don't know. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? How do I read this? Is this like in Spanish? Ghost under the light. I don't know how to read this font. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last to yet be replaced by the sickening blue light of the future. Kyle, can you stop spamming, please? I would appreciate it, because I keep having to, checkmark or press your things when you do that. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken back. Alright, that was a terrible poem, Yuri. I hated it. ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, you should apologize to that, Yuri. But what? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yes, I was! This person is going against my own thoughts. I don't like this. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read a script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. No, I don't. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. No, I didn't. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, do not write longer poems. No. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? That was quite wonderful of a... Okay. Actually, the story isn't being a ghost at all, Jordan. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the world. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint the picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon, to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's not really. Well, it makes me more happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew! We're done with that garbage. That went on for 30 minutes. Oh man, I am very sorry. I'm waiting for things to get actually more interesting, because I know it's not, and I'm sorry about that. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. There is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly, is that how, am I saying it correctly? They exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? This language? I don't know, I'm probably gonna end it in 30, I don't know, 15 to 30 minutes. Sometime soon, because I need to eat. So, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I wasn't trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jordan did too. I probably didn't. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across it particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Jordan liked my poem too, you know. No, I didn't, Yuri. Be quiet. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't... Why did the music just stop? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jordan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go my way to make sure everything I do over cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the... Why? Sushi, help me. Oh. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls... I accidentally clicked again. Jordan! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump off at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jordan. Wait! There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only effective way to convey complex feelings and meaning to most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jordan? Well... ... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about their writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, who's it gonna be? Wait, is this who I agree with? Because if it's who I don't agree with, then I want to pick Yuri, for sure. So, do I pick Natsuki? Natsuki it is? It's who you agree with, okay. Everybody wants different things. I want Natsuki. I definitely don't want Yuri. Help me, Sayori! No, Sayori's been very creepy to me. I'm sorry, Kyle. Natsuki! Yuri! You're real... No. No. Oh! Okay, good. Oh, I was about to be like, no! No, did I pick the wrong thing by accident? But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can just be as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job with that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me, Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can be definitely hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're such a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri... ... question mark? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad at her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Jordan. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? And surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Humph. Anyway, the thing about... That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? ... I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. Kyle, you can go back in the stream if you want. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now everyone reads each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Jordan. And to be honest, it's such a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the clubs was my responsibility for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So how about we all relax for a bit? Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. What about... That's not the most important thing about the literature. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Do you think that's a good time to stop? I think that's kind of a, there hasn't really been anything great in this episode. Because, you know, nothing's happening. Yeah, it's just so much, ugh. Oh, Jared, hey! Maybe, should I stream because we have a new person here? What's up? Nothing much. Just playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know. Should I continue? Participants. Okay. No, I'm never doing an overnight stream. That's not happening. Ever. No. Bad. Bad idea. I need to eat too. No, Kai, I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah. Yeah, not a lot of people joined this time, which is a little bit sad, but I'm happy that, you know, Sushi, Kyle, Mythical, you're here. So, that's nice. Yeah. I hate to have to end it, but when your stomach calls, it calls. Yeah, Snowy was here too. Yeah. yeah, everyone. Hay was here for a little bit. Yeah, great. It's great to see you all. I will see you in the next stream, which I don't know when it's gonna be, but it'll be sometime soon. And see ya.